Introducing Bracket, a better way to understand consumer priorities. Developing new products is more complex than ever. Organizations need to cut through the clutter and figure out what people truly value. Which new product ideas stand out from the crowd? Can consumers tell us which features really matter? Can we find out which messages truly resonate? As choices proliferate, understanding these priorities becomes an even bigger key to success. Of course, conceptually, it's quite simple. Just think about how people decide which movie to see. Is it the geographic location of the theater? Is it because of the director? Do critical reviews or whether or not the film is in 3D play a role? Traditionally, researchers have used a variety of techniques, from basic importance scales to more complex Max-Diff exercises, to figure out what's important and unimportant. But in reality, even an everyday decision like choosing a movie could be based on one or more factors among many. The more choices there are, the more traditional approaches to prioritization research can fall short. Surveys get long and cumbersome, and participant engagement, not to mention their ability to sort out more from less important factors, diminishes. That's why TRC developed Bracket, a simple but powerful way for people to tell you what they like and what they don't. Bracket takes a tournament-style approach to prioritization and starts by grouping choices into sets. Participants choose their favorites from each set, and these favorites progress on to the next round, where they're once again grouped and evaluated. Ultimately, each person is given a final set of choices, the best of the best, and is asked one last time which they most prefer. The whole point of prioritization research is to identify winners and losers, but when lists grow long and participants become disinterested, you often end up with little to no differentiation in the data. That's not actionable. Bracket overcomes that problem and generates powerful individual-level utility scores you can use to understand what's really desirable and what is less important. You can look at these priorities across all consumers, or examine how these priorities differ by critical segments of the population. It's quite likely, for example, that the movie-going priorities of college-aged men are different than those of parents with young children. Bracket is an effective and flexible tool that we've applied to many different problems in many different industries. For a wireless provider searching for the most important among more than 40 different app functions. A health insurance carrier who needed to choose the best possible positioning statement. A frozen food maker trying to understand which flavors really pop. And a major provider of legal products and services who wanted to figure out what core information sources were most valued by lawyers. You need feedback on consumer priorities you can act upon, and Bracket delivers. It tells you what consumers value, even when your list of features or messaging options grows long or complex. It gives you the power to look at results in total or by important segments. It keeps participants engaged with surveys that are shorter and more challenging. And of course, shorter surveys mean more cost-effective studies. Bracket lets you do more with less.